people, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to go through how I plan for the semester. We have a lot of screens here and lights, so that's why you'll probably see the reflection in the glasses. Anyway, I do not feel very well. Don't worry, it's a psychological sickness. It's not a physical sickness. I'm not actually sick. But before we dive into planning for the semester, one thing I do is I pay for the semester. And yes, I don't pay like outright, okay? I'm not crazy. But anytime I pay a large amount of money and school is ridiculously expensive, like I feel very nauseous. So I currently feel very nauseous and I went to work today, so I'm a little like stuffed up because I was covered up, and so that doesn't really help my nausea. Anyway, I wanted to share that because like that's part of the process. You have to pay for class before you can have access to the class. So anyway, so how my curriculum works, I'm getting an MBA with a certification in finance from University of Miami, if anyone was curious. I'm taking classes online. I would love to live in Coral Gables. That's where the campus is. However, I live here in a house near a city with lots of universities and hospitals. And, you know, it's pretty nice. I don't know. I feel like I love Florida dearly, but I don't know, it would be a little weird, like, around Christmas time not being, like, all bundled up, I guess. As much as I hate the cold weather, I don't really know life without it. So, let's dive in. I'm taking accounting. This is how it works for my curriculum. I take accounting for 7 weeks, and then I have a 1-week break, which is usually like the end of February, beginning of March. And then after that 1-week break, I take my next course, and the next course for me is management, operational research models. And it's a management course. And you know how they always have like funky terms for these classes? So this first class is accounting, and the second class, even though it says it's research models, it's actually statistics. I'm good at math. It's just that, like, can I balance this while working? That's going to be the main struggle. And, you know, I've gotten this far working and going to school, but to be totally honest with you, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to keep it up because I'm starting to flip as it is. So I logged into my classes, and this is what I tend to do. I don't buy anything fancy. I don't have any money, okay? So I know a lot of people buy planners and stuff like that. No thank you. First of all, what I like when schedules look like this, like when there's time blocks and then you have the days of the week. And this like really keeps me track of like assignments, especially if there's like a project due, then I can track like, oh, I'll start the project next week. And then, you know, oh, it's not due until 2 weeks after that. And that's kind of what I do. I usually try to do assignments. I try to do assignments 2 weeks before they're due. When your class is 7 weeks long, sometimes that can be kind of difficult to get that far ahead. But this is what I use for the most part to put my classes on, and as you can see, it's from General Blue. It's just like a PDF. I just downloaded it, like no big deal. And then I have, of course, a to-do list. This is what I use daily for school when I'll write out like the week's worth of assignments on here, and then I'll like check it off. Whereas this one, I put down which hours I'm going to do which assignment because we don't have that many hours in the day. Then sometimes I use like a different type of sheet for work, but like that's not really pertinent to this. And then I have a big calendar here on the side. That also like isn't really pertinent to what we're doing today. I just really use these two sheets and Google Calendar. I put everything in Google Calendar, so that's why like I put assignments in there too, but like I need a hard copy because like I also put like doctor's appointments, and sometimes I'll put like check on investments, you know, go to the bank, get an oil change, and I I also put like laundry and cooking, and I hate laundry and I hate cooking. So whenever they pop up on Google Calendar, I will ignore it. So that's why I put school in Google Calendar and on here, so that way I don't ignore it. So what we're going to do here, and this is what I do. So I print out these sheets because I'm not paying for no planner. And then I staple them together kind of like this. So like we have like the to-do list on top, and then I'll put the week after that, and then I'll staple it like that way, so it makes a little book. I'm not paying. You know, like at school they used to give us planners for free, and I'm sure if I was on campus at University of Miami they would give me a free planner, but I'm not on campus and I'm not spending, like, because it's sometimes hard to get a planner that kind of looks like the way you want it to look, especially when you're like me. So I don't know. I remember Staples, they used to have these really expensive planners, and like, I'm not about that life. Next thing I wanted to talk about, okay, so there you go. So this is my little book, and I will staple it. Yay! That's my planner. And I guess you could get real fancy and put the big calendar in the front, but like, I don't really use that. Like I use it as a reference, but like if I write anything on there, I usually don't pay attention to it. So we got that situated because that's most important. And then the second most important thing is the pens. I feel like a lot of girls are very like colored pens. I've never dated a guy that was into colored pens, but I could be wrong. There could be guys out there that are into colored pens. And let me tell you, I see so many people like organize their planners with colored pens. I always see like medical students do this. Like they buy like, I don't know, these like ridiculous pens, like a $26 pack of pens. And I'm like, how are you in medical school? You're so stupid. Like I got all of these different colors from the dollar store, okay? And it came in a bigger bag, but I keep them over by my desk. And then I also have colored highlighters. Again, like another item that you can get from the dollar store. Like, I don't know why people, and like these pens are pretty good. I mean, sure, they wear out in a year, but who really cares? Like, plus, like if you share an office or you live with other students, like you're gonna lose your pens. So like, anyway, that's the story. I get my pens and my highlighters from the dollar store. I print these out, PDF. I have a printer, but if you don't have a printer, you could probably print it out at work. I didn't say that. Okay, so now we're going to go through. Of course, we have my course syllabus. This is an introduction to accounting course. I don't know why I'm like freaked out about it. Like I've taken intermediate finance. I've already taken intermediate accounting. This is like just introduction to managerial accounting. And I don't know why I'm like so paranoid about it, but like I really shouldn't be. I have the skill set. Like I mean, I met the prerequisites, but for some reason I'm still freaked. Okay. So it's 4 credits. That's another thing too, is most of my classes are 4 credit classes, not 3. Okay, and then they have the course outcomes. That goes in a whole different, like that goes with the notes, the course outcomes. And I have to buy the textbook. I hate buying, like I already spent enough money. Okay. So, oh my gosh, I hate the way this is organized. So we have week 1, introduction to accounting. Excuse me. Introduction to accounting. I have to watch a video and then submit a 1-paper, a reflection paper. I'm finance. I don't write. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is like, because it's a video, I'll take my blue pen. And then I'm going to write, like, because this is for week 1, so I'll just put, like, on the to-do list for week 1, that I'll put down here, like, watch video. And then also, too, like, I'll put watch video, you know, I'll do a different color for, like, read in the textbook, you know, go through PowerPoint, that will be another color, but I don't know, it doesn't say anything like that here. So then the next one it has is write a reflection paper. I've gotten better at writing. I'm a math and science type of person, and I've gotten better at writing because I had to do it so often for my bachelor's degree, but I'm not naturally talented at it. So next one would be write paper. And then it says here, oh yeah, read chapters 1 through 3. And do assignments. So let's see, maybe we'll pick purple. So watch video, write paper, that's like together. And then we have read. And then I'll put chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. So like break it down. And then assignments. I'm not going to write assignments down. Like I'm actually going to look at what they are. But then, this is the worst part, is the quiz. Oh yeah, I got this pen. Because, I don't know, I always run out of green. We have to do the quiz. And I think there's like discussion questions and all that fun stuff. But like, let's dive in a little more to the course. Because whoever wrote this syllabus, like, didn't even add anything. Week 1 assignments. Oh, here. Okay. Chapter 1 Chapter 1 assignment, Chapter 1 quiz. Okay, that's not really specific, but whatever. This is the class preview, by the way, so like you don't really have access to, or I don't have access to it until like a couple days from now, but like I said, I'm paranoid about this class. Okay, so then I'm gonna do assignment. I'll just put like assignment week 1. All right, so then there you go. It really doesn't seem like that much. Maybe, no, they don't do syllabus week in grad school. I'm like, maybe it's because it's syllabus week. No, they don't do that in grad school. Okay. So then now we have the week here. Obviously, I would start on Sunday because, like, I work. So, the easiest thing, what I like to do on Sundays for these types of courses, because, like, okay, when it comes to biology, this is what happens with me. Like, sciences, there's so much information, but the information isn't necessarily difficult to grasp. Whereas finance, math, accounting, economics, that there's not that much information, but the information is very difficult to grasp, for me at least. So what I do is I will read the chapters initially and take notes, because that's the information that's going to take the longest to grasp. And then on Sunday, you know, I have the full day, I think. Let's be real, I'm probably not going to start my homework till 3, okay? So we're going to do like read chapter 1. And then like chapter 2 would be another hour. Chapter 3 would be another hour. And then, of course, take notes and all that stuff kind of goes in with the read. And then we're going to have, we'll do assignment 1 at 7, because we need to factor in a dinner break here, because if I don't eat dinner, then I end up either forgetting and getting crabby. 2 things. So put dinner at 6, and then assignment 1, and that's probably gonna take us till the end of the night, take me till the end of the night, because who knows how long it's gonna take. And then Monday, I'm working, I think like 8:30, but I'm just gonna put this for 9 to 5. Fingers crossed I get out at 5. Then we have dinner at 6. And then watch video or finish. I should finish assignment 1. And then watch video. And then I would start paper. Okay, so this is kind of like, I would repeat these steps, obviously. And obviously, like, when I do this, it's like kind of, I sort of block out more time that's needed. Like, for example, like, I put, 3 o'clock, I'm going to start my homework. I don't know. I might start it at 12. I might start it at 9 a.m. But worst case scenario is I'll start it at 3. And then same with Monday. Like, worst case scenario, I'll start my homework at 7 p.m., but I might end up starting it at 5 if I get out of work early. I might be able to do homework before work. But, like, that's kind of how I do it. So then this way, like, it doesn't get backed up. Because there's been times, like, for example, read chapter 1. It's not going to take me an hour to read chapter 1. But what if for some reason it does? And then, like, oh, no, now I'm like, late, for reading chapter 2. And then I'm late for reading chapter 3, and then it makes me more paranoid. So, like, that's kind of how I do it. When I work, honestly, like, I strive to do 5 hours of schoolwork a day, like, during the week. But usually it ends up being like between 1 and 3, 4 if it's a good day. So that's why I do majority of things on the weekends and on Fridays, because I try to get out of work early on Fridays. So, but that's what I do. And then after I go through the whole week, and then I'll put the stuff in my Google Calendar. And I'm not very specific when I put it in the Google Calendar. I'll just do like, finish assignment 1. Watch video. Actually, kind of like this, but probably less specific, like read chapters 1 through 3. I'll just put like read and then block it out from like 3 to 5, something like that. So that's how I do it. And this is how I keep track of everything. And yeah. And, like, there are some days, we'll just end on this note, that, like, there are some days when I can't do everything. Like, for example, Tuesdays, I work pretty late. So sometimes Tuesdays, like, I won't do any homework once I get home, because by the time I get home, it's like 8 o'clock, and then I didn't eat dinner. And then, as you can see on Monday, for example, like, you kind of have to choose. I didn't put exercise here, right? And, like, I could potentially exercise in the morning, but then I could also do my assignment in the morning. It really depends on, like, when it's due. And, so that's, like, another thing, too, is, like, exercising gets pushed by the wayside. Sometimes there's like 1 day a week when I don't do schoolwork, because I worked late. So like, it's a lot of give and take. And I mean, that's just what happens. Going to school, getting your master's, it's only for a short period of time. I know it doesn't seem like that, but like it really is. And, in your whole life, it's just a short period of time. So like waking up early, staying up late, like crunching and like not exercising or skipping meals, like all that kind of stuff, like it's bad habits for sure, but like it's not like you're not going to be working and going to school forever. I mean, even me, like I'm working and going to school now because I can with this master's program, but like if I continue my education at a higher level, then I probably won't be working. So like I said, it's just temporary. But it does bother me a lot. I much rather I love my job, but I much rather go to school, because like it's just way too hard. Like it would just be so nice to like do 8 hours of homework, and then come home and like actually watch TV and actually go to the gym, but whatever. So yeah, that's the story. I feel like there was something else I wanted to share, and now I forgot. Well, anyway, I'm going to continue with this. I'm not going to do it with you guys because it probably is going to be a little boring. And yeah, that's the story, friends. So I wish you all the best of luck in the new year with your new semester, however it is. And, I remember what I wanted to say. It was about due dates. For us in this class, everything is due Saturday. So like for me, like starting the paper on Monday, I probably would finish it by like Tuesday night, Wednesday, and then it's due Saturday. So like that's how it works with this. But I know that some classes it could be a little bit more difficult. So I like to do, like, if I can, a week, 2 weeks before the assignment's due. If I was taking a regular 14-week course, that's what I would do, 2 weeks before the assignment is due. Since this is a 7-week course, I try to do it at least 5 days before the assignment's due. And that, again, that's like not going to happen this week, considering the class doesn't open up until Sunday. So anyway, that's the story. Yet again, I wish you the best of luck, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!